SummerSlam is right around the corner, and I know we are all excited. It's less than a month away, and everybody wants to know what's going to happen. Everybody's been doing their fantasy booking predictions, expecting surprises, and I have too. I can't lie. We're all excited. This is like WrestleMania's little brother. This is the second biggest show in WWE history. We're all excited for this PLE, and a lot of things are meant to happen, are bound to happen. We're expecting big things. So WWE, please don't disappoint. But today I'm going to give you my predictions of what matches we will see on this SummerSlam card, and I'll also give you my predictions on what kind of surprises we'll get. So let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start off with the two matches that are basically confirmed. And the first match is no other than Damian Priest versus Gunther. This match, obviously, we all know it was confirmed because Gunther won the King of the Ring. I feel like this match is going to be really good. Damian Priest has been putting on a lot of good matches, like the Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre match. The Seth Rollins match, I mean before Drew McIntyre got involved. But Damian Priest did go out there versus Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. He put on a show and he got the W. I know they might have been because of CM Punk, but before CM Punk even got involved in both of those fights, he was honestly looking amazing. He was honestly looking really good in the ring, looking like a serious champion. And hopefully this match goes well. I know that Gunther is a technical wrestling genius, so hopefully that elevates Damian Priest's game and make him put on a better show. And honestly, I want Damian to win this match. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, Damian's just holding it for Gunther. Gunther's our next champion. No, I want Damian to win this match. Why? Because I want Damian to face Finn for a title. Finn deserves that title reign, and I feel like them having a feud for the title would just be absolutely perfect. Finn had to vacate his title 7 years ago, all that storyline. Like, this would be an amazing feud, and the title would just elevate it. I know Bastion Berlin is right around the corner from SummerSlam, so it just makes sense for Gunther to win, and everybody wants Gunther to win, but I honestly want to see Damian Priest win. And I already gave you my reason win, but honestly, I feel like WWE might give it to Gunther. And the next match is basically the same thing. We have Nia Jax versus Bayley. We all know Nia Jax was Queen of the Ring, so she got her shot. And honestly, I want to see Nia Jax win. Ever since she returned back to the WWE, she's been looking great, been looking like an unstoppable force, and she hasn't injured anyone. She definitely deserves to hold the title, and now that Tiffany Stratton is Miss Money in the Bank, and her and Tiffany are good friends, it would make the storyline even better. Either Tiffany could go and turn on her and cash in on Nia Jax, or let's say down the line, Nia Jax is facing Piper Niven, for example, and Piper Niven defeats her. Tiffany could just come in and cash in on Piper Niven, and she's just helping her friend out. So I feel like now's the perfect time to give Nia Jax the title, and Bayley hasn't really done much. So give it to Nia Jax, and Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton is going to be a scary duo. Moving on to the next match that I feel like is basically confirmed, we have no other than Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. This feud has been absolutely cinematic. These two absolutely hate each other. This is going to be an absolute banger, and I feel like this is going to be probably like a trilogy. I know both Drew and CM Punk have been feuding with Seth Rollins as well, but honestly, I do not want to see a triple threat right now. A triple threat between the three will be amazing, but I don't want to see it. I want to see Drew and CM Punk go head to head first before the triple threat. So they could save the triple threat for like Bastion Berlin or even Bad Blood. So this feud has been going on for so long, so it's just perfect that these two face each other, especially at SummerSlam. Hopefully Punk is medically clear. They haven't gave the 100%, but he looks like he is, so we need this match to happen. Moving on to the next match, and this might be the main event for SummerSlam, and that's no other than Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa. Obviously, Solo doesn't deserve a main event, but it's Cody Rhodes, and we all know what's going to happen at the end, most likely. We all feel like Roman Reigns is going to come back. I don't know how it's going to happen, but Roman Reigns has to come back. There's been amazing returns in SummerSlam history, like Bray Wyatt, like Damage Control coming back, and so many more. So Roman Reigns has to come back and face off with Solo. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know it's going to be absolutely cinematic and absolutely beautiful. The only thing that scares me about this match, I don't know how Solo Sikoa will be in the ring. We haven't really seen much single matches from Solo Sikoa, so it kind of scares me. But imagine if they gave Solo the championship. That would be insane. but it is going to be a good ending. I feel like I'm just a little bit worried for the match, but I feel like this match is basically guaranteed. So I gave you 4 matches right there, and I know we're used to seeing 5 matches, but I have 4 more. So let's get into it. The next match I have is going to be another championship match, and that's no other than Liv and Rhea. We've been waiting for this feud to happen. They both injured each other, and the whole storyline with Dominic and all that, Rhea came back on Monday night. She was extremely pissed. We need to see this happen, and it is time. It is time to give Rhea back her championship. So they teased this a little bit on Monday Night Raw when Rhea did come back. Liv was scared for her life. She ran away. Rhea had blood in her eyes. She was looking for revenge. I don't know if they're going to do a Dominic Mysterio custody match. It's very possible, but I highly doubt it because Rhea looked pissed at Dom. But this is going to be a great match, but we need Rhea to be champion once again. And moving on to the next card, you know I have to involve the SummerSlam poster boy, and that's no other than Logan Paul facing no other than LA Knight. Yeah. They have slowly been cooking this feud, and I am so happy that they didn't do this at Money in the Bank because it is perfect. It is meant to be in SummerSlam, especially since Logan Paul is the poster child. Logan Paul has been elevating the US champ, even though he's been holding it for like almost the whole year, and he's only defended it twice. But it is now time to give LA Knight the championship he deserves. He's extremely over, and Logan Paul, that reign is over. Like, he's only defended it twice in 200 days. Like, we need to give the title to LA Knight. Like I said, LA Knight's over. He had the shot against Roman, but we all knew he wasn't beating Roman. Now give him the title that he deserves. He missed out on Money in the Bank 2 years in a row, so this is the time to give him a championship and at least bring that championship to a new level and make it more exciting, because I know he will defend it way more than Logan ever did. So we have 2 more matches to talk about, and this next match, it has to have some kind of stipulation. Either no disqualifications, they could even do a falls count anywhere. We haven't seen that kind of match in a while. But the next match I have is between Jacob Fatu and Kevin Owens. I've been seeing a lot of people saying Jacob Fatu versus Randy Orton, but honestly, I feel like Jacob Fatu and Kevin Owens like suit each other. Like, they both have the same kind of build. They're both bigger guys, but they also could high fly. Like, it would be a perfect matchup. I feel like, imagine the chemistry. If they have amazing chemistry, this match will be an absolute banger, an all-out war. They both are seeking out blood. They both want revenge. And honestly, Randy Orton deserves to be on the SummerSlam card, and he could help Kevin Owens out. Like, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa come out for Jacob Fatu, and then Randy Orton comes out. Like, these two are meant to fight each other. I know people want Randy, but look at this matchup. Look at these two guys. This would just be an absolute banger of a match if like their chemistry is just right. And now we're talking about the last match on the card, and that is going to be a Money in the Bank rematch between Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. And now is the time to give Braun Breaker the title, but it's going to be a challenge because he also has to face Ludwig Kaiser and Ilya Dragunov. So we've all seen Ilya helping out Sami Zayn with Braun Breaker, and then Braun Breaker has history with Ludwig Kaiser from the Sheamus feud, so maybe that ties in, and they all have a fatal 4-way, especially after NXT Heatwave. NXT Heatwave had an amazing fatal 4-way, so maybe they're just taking notes and gonna create this fatal 4-way for SummerSlam. And another thing is good for Ludwig Kaiser. He's gonna get that PLE experience, and I'm sure he's gonna be in Bastion Berlin since he is German. But in the end, like I said, I think Braun Breaker is gonna win. He's gonna cause havoc, destroy all 3 of the guys, and maybe he might pin Ilya Dragunov, and that's going to cause a feud between Braun Breaker and Ludwig Kaiser for the IC title at Bastion Berlin. So those are my predictions for the matches that we will see at SummerSlam. The other thing that I could see possibly happening is Jey Uso like addressing something. So just imagine Jey Uso comes out, he's coming out to address something, and while he's in the ring, the lights just shut off. The Wyatt Six are here to come after Jey Uso. He already has the Fireflies. He has the whole issue with the families. So now would be a perfect time. They circle around him and they just gang up and attack him. That would be an amazing little feud for Jey Uso. Jey Uso clearly has no path right now. They didn't want to give him Money in the Bank. They didn't want to give him any titles. So it would be nice to see a little feud between the Wyatt Six and Jey Uso. So that's going to wrap up my prediction and expectations for SummerSlam. Let me know down in the comments what matches or returns you want to see, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But with that being said, guys, Fredo out.